I'm Wendi, and I'm here to talk about stewardship. When you think of stewardship and you think of writing a check to the church and you think of the prescriptive and the linear and it's a business and it gets deposited and allocated. For me, it's not a transaction between myself and the church. It is a leap over that to say to God, this, Lord, is what I think you expect of me. I wish I could do more. This is where I am right now. Everything in between, I have faith that it works itself out. Stewardship is using the gifts that we have and thinking about His purpose and thinking about how we meld what we have with His purpose and then use these gifts to do what we deem as His work. Stewardship might be that you have a gift of music and you reach people through your music. God's given you this gift and you are stewarding the gift that He's given you. And for me, it might be in my professional career, it might be administration or leadership, because I do both in my job. I know what my gifts are not. And then I go out and I find the people that have those gifts and I bring them to the table, and that creates the whole. We can't be expected to be the whole, and we're not. We're all part of a body, right? And so understanding where we fall into that body, what our gifts are, what we bring to the table, and then trying to figure out how do we steward those gifts that we've been given, because everything we're given is from God. How do we then take the gifts that we have and do the best that we can to have the most impact in God's direction? When you think about God's vision through stewardship and you keep growing that. So what I bring to the table is my contribution. I'm only a part of the whole. And God's vision, it's not on me to complete God's vision. I'm a part, right? The whole is the growth, is the rooting and the seeding and the growth that will make the whole by bringing other people to the table. So for an example, when I give to the church, I give knowing that the church is going to fulfill things that are very important to me, that feel very much part of who I am and what I believe in, but that I can't fulfill. When I give to the church, I know that Vanessa has got the children's ministry. That's Vanessa's gift. I know that Chris has got the youth ministry. That's his gift. That's important to me because I have a 14-year-old son. I know that the church, even though I might not see it daily, is supporting that man or woman out in the community who doesn't have the funds maybe in a particular month to pay an electric bill or a water bill. And so those roots are there. I don't see them, but I have faith that I know if I do my part, even financially, if not financially otherwise, that root is going to take hold and grow, and that's going to fulfill God's vision. That's the part that Dahlonega United Methodist Church or any church, doesn't matter where you are, or any group of faith has in growing God's vision. So we're all looking to contribute to the whole, and we have to trust that we can't see it, but there's something in us that says this is the right thing. I can see where it's frightening, because you're writing a check that maybe you need that money for something else, or you'd like to have that money for something else, certainly, right? But I think that once you take that leap of faith and you do it, and you start sort of being a little bit more contemplative about what your purpose is, and you think about the gifts that you've been given, you realize that those things that you want are nothing, and they will make you nothing compared to what you've already been given.